So this is the North Face Endurance Challenge. It's one of 6 trail running races in the trail running series. It's the 5th of our 6 for this year. We're in Park City, Utah. We will have 7 races over the next 2 days. This morning we set off the 50K, 50 mile. We're about to set off the marathon and the marathon relay. And then tomorrow we'll set off the half marathon, 10K, and the 5K. Yeah, so this is our 3rd year in Park City. Overall, this is our 10th year of the series. The series grows pretty consistently. I would say, 15% on the year in participation. We've seen that very consistently in Park City. We had the November Project Summit here last year, which was really large showing in terms of our participation. But yeah, we keep seeing more and more people every year. It's great. It's grown a lot.
So what are we expecting? We're expecting a lot of mud. The marathon course actually just got changed, so we're doing 2 halves. So we're not going to have as much snow, but probably a little bit of snow. We're trying to laugh through it. That's what we're going to try to control, is laughing as much as possible. But yeah, it's going to be muddy, a little cold, a little windy, but fun story in the end.
This race is a little bit unique to our series. It's one of 2 resort races that we do. It's absolutely the most elevation gain that we see in all 6 of our races. Going back to our resort model, it's a little different than how we do kind of some of our open area races that are in national parks. This one, obviously, we're, like I mentioned, in the middle of a resort instead of being kind of in the middle of an open field and sending people through national parks. This is, like I mentioned, also the most elevation gain we see in our races. The second being we go to Bear Mountain, New York in the spring. But again, all the courses are pretty different. This one, is the most mountainous of all 6 that we see.
Well, why wouldn't you be here in this beautiful scenario, huh? I've done one of these races before. I did it in New York. It was a beautiful sunny day, and I thought last week, let's go and finish the end of summer with a nice sunny run.
So our first race is the 50 mile. We had to make some course changes this morning just simply because of weather. We saw a lot snowier conditions at the top of the mountain than we thought were coming this morning. We've been watching the weather all week, but it was pretty crazy up there. But the 50 mile, like I said, went off at 5. The 5:30. The 50K went off at 8. The marathon will go off at 9, and the marathon relay will go off at 10. The majority of our races today are ultra marathons, so we see pretty seasoned runners. That's not to say that we don't see a lot of first-time ultra runners at these races, but we do see, especially at this one, I think we see quite a few locals. They know the mountain pretty well, but again, being at a resort, it is a tourist destination for some people. But especially on Saturdays, most of our runners are pretty familiar with trail racing at this point. Not to say again that we see some first timers, but they know what they're doing out there even so.
I guess it's about a challenge. It's about pushing the limits. I mean, all those cliches that you can say, but going and testing someone's boundaries is a better thing than waking up on a Saturday morning with a hangover.
We have a prize purse for the 50 miler. And then we give out awards to all of the first place finishers in every distance, male and female. But again, this course, especially on a day like today, just finishing is awesome. If you want to find out more about the North Face Endurance Challenge series, go to thenorthface.com/endurance challenge.